What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Swag Buzz here, back with another video. Alright, so today I'm going to talk about all the rumors that's going on with Coach Prime going to Colorado and these other schools. But first, before I do that, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the notification bell so you'll know when the next video drop. But anyway, I hope you all had a nice Thanksgiving and y'all enjoyed the holiday with your families. But let's get into this. So, there's been a lot of rumors going on that Coach Prime has interviewed or entertained interviews with Colorado and USF. It's saying that he's been targeted by those two schools. A lot of people been putting out fake articles saying that, you know, he accepted the position. It's gonna be announced within the week. You're just seeing all kind of stuff. You're seeing all kind of graphics with him with the school paraphernalia on. It's crazy what's going on online right now. It's leading a lot of people wrong. I don't think Coach Prime has came out and said anything about it just yet. I think he may end up liking the attention it's getting the JSU program, so he might not say anything about it. But I feel like we need to not get caught up in the clickbait and the fake articles. It's just crazy to me that these schools are so clamoring so hard for Coach Prime when you didn't want him at first. You didn't want him at first. You had every opportunity to get him as your head coach, but no, you didn't want to do that. You want the HBCU to take the risk, but you want to receive all the reward. So I'm hoping Coach Prime tells them no. I'm hoping Coach Prime stays at Jackson State. I think he's building something beautiful at Jackson State. You see what James Houston did last night on the Lions. You know, he came from Jackson State. He's one of Coach Prime's first draft picks. Just to see that keep going, to see him keep putting guys in the NFL from HBCU, it would just be a beautiful thing, and I'm hoping this train does not stop. But let's talk about if this did happen or the possibility of this happening. Colorado is not a good coaching job. I think Coach Prime, if he wanted to go Power 5, he can do way better than Colorado. I think the area is not going to be a good fit for him. The recruiting area, I think he can recruit from anywhere, but it's going to be a little challenging to get a lot of those kids to come to Colorado. Colorado has never done anything, and they're in the Pac-12, which is owned pretty much by USC and Oregon. I don't think Coach Prime would be able to battle them at Colorado, you know, and I think Coach Prime can get a bigger and better job than Colorado if he wanted to make that jump to FBS. As for USF, they're a group of 5 school. You know, they're not even Power 5. So when you're looking at trying to go to the college football playoffs and things like that, being at a school like that is going to hurt you. You know, we see what happened with the, schools like Boise State and all these other schools like that. There were group of 5 that had stellar seasons, undefeated seasons, and they still get left on the chopping block when it comes to, the college football playoff. Now the college football playoff is expanding, so that's going to open the gates up for a lot of group of 5 jobs to look attractive. But I think if Coach Prime did make a jump to FBS, he's probably gonna go to probably a bottom feeder Power 5 school, but it'll be somewhere where he can build it up in a good recruiting area, preferably in the South. I don't see him going to a cold climate area, but I think he's gonna stay at Jackson State. This is just my gut feeling. I've heard things, but until things are confirmed, I would never, just put out stuff that I hear. It has to be confirmed for me to even put it out there. I believe if he did leave, he's probably going to leave after Travis Hunter is drafted. I know Shalomi is still there, but I think she can probably transfer still. But I think realistically, I don't see him leaving before Travis enters the draft. Because what would be the point? If the goal was to change the game for HBCUs, you gotta finish the mission. The whole mission was to come to a HBCU and get drafted, so I think Travis Hunter, and it's not fair because Travis Hunter's a young man, so it's not fair for us to heap all that responsibility on him. But I just see, when you want to be a game changer, when you want to be the first, and you want to be, you know, an icon, you have to make some sacrifices. And I think that he has the personality and he has the will to be that kind of player for HBCU. So I don't see him moving until, you know, he goes into the draft and becomes that guy, that top 5 or first round pick from an HBCU, one of the highest rated players to come out of HBCU, go into the NFL draft. I think that's what Travis Hunter wants, and I think that's what's going to happen. So I'm hoping that this train doesn't get derailed. I think Coach Prime is doing an excellent thing at Jackson State. I'm hoping that, you know, it's not wasted, and we always say from years and years from now, what if he would have stayed, and what if this would have happened, especially if it doesn't work out on FBS level. If he went FBS, we'll always be saying, man, if he would have stayed, you know, at HBCU, we could have had this, we could have did this. And I would just hate for that to be a reality. But my gut feeling is that he's gonna stay at Jackson State. I think that he needs to put pressure on the AD and the president. Y'all should have been offering him a contract extension. I don't know what's taking so long. Jackson State, you all need to do whatever y'all can to keep Coach Prime at Jackson State, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have a coach like this. You're not going to get another Coach Prime. You're not going to find another Coach Prime on the street, you know, so you all need to do whatever you can. If he wants to get his assistant coaches paid more, we have to find a way to do it, find a way to get that money. So yeah, y'all, don't listen to the online chatter. You know, this thing will play out the way it is. All we can do is sit back and wait and see. You know, we can only control what we can control. We can't control who hires Coach Prime. We can't control if he accepts an offer. We just have to wait and see. Y'all be careful of the platforms that you give your attention to. A lot of people are really taking advantage of our culture and the SWAC. And I'm not saying any names or anything like that, but, you know, I just see a lot of platforms popping up that I feel are really taking advantage of our culture and our community. So be careful with the people that you give your attention to, that you patronize, because, you know, a lot of these people, they're just here for a time. If Coach Prime does leave us, I want to see how many of these platforms are going to stick around, because Swag Buzz is going to be here. So I wonder, are y'all going to be here? But we'll see. But anyway, y'all like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm gone.